Grief is something that most, if not all, people go through in their lifetimes. And it can be a really hard and trying time as well. Most people don't really understand what people are going through when they're going through a time of grief, and don't really know how to comfort them and what they have to go through to finally get to acceptance. There are plenty of movies and different forms of artwork that really express grief in different forms and different ways. But what about video games? One such video game comes to mind almost immediately, and it's not all that well-known one either. It's called A Mother's Inferno. This game was developed by the students at the Danish Academy of Interactive Video Entertainment as a project, and it became an internet hit with names such as PewDiePie and Jesse Cox actually playing it. The game centers around a mother who loses her child. Now, this isn't just a let's find my son game, since A Mother's Inferno is heavy on symbolism, but I will try to explain the plot the best I can. Keep in mind as well, people still argue over this, and I'm most likely not totally correct. And at the end of this video, watch my full playthrough and come up with your own ideas. The basic plot rundown is widely considered that you are a mother who had a stillborn son, or the son died very, very young. This has affected the mother, who is in a grieving period and must go through the motions or stages of her grief, which for some reason is on a demonic train. You go through the main ones like anger, denial, bargaining, depression, and of course, acceptance. As well as all of this, you are met with Virgil, who gives you advice or helps you along the way, such as crossing the river Styx. It also throws a few fights at you, such as anger and acceptance. These are basic, but acceptance can be fairly difficult, which acceptance kinda should be, since it is hard to accept something when you're grieving. At the end of it all, you accept your son's death and see him one last time at the end of the train before the game ends and goes to the credits. The gameplay is basic. For the most part, it's just walk straight and experience the game. There are spots like the fight with Anger where you have to dodge his attack and attack him back. The game's graphics are fairly old looking, but the filters and effects bring it out, giving it a really trippy look and feel. And when you bargain for your son, you stab yourself in the eyes, creating a negative filter on anything like you've gone blind. The game is quite short. It only took me about 20 to 30 minutes to complete, but demands a second playthrough, just to soak in more information. The game is free as well, so I recommend giving it a try, especially if you're into the weird and abnormal side of gaming. Overall, it's a really trippy experience and really kinda cool how it approaches the whole grief system. And it's really neat how it has so much symbolism and a lot of mythology thrown in there. Like I said, the river Styx makes an appearance. You have to get on Virgil's back to cross it, which is really, really cool, and I haven't really seen much mythology in games lately, especially accurate mythology. I do recommend checking this game out, even if it's just because it's free. It's a really interesting experience, and like I said before, it's a really cool way to show grief, especially within gaming. I mean, there's the whole theory with Majora's Mask's whole grief system, but this game actually is a grief game, and it really makes you scratch your head and have to go back and play it again, and it's just really interesting. Go check it out, please. A link, of course, to that is in the description, and as always, thanks for watching. Did you enjoy that video? Check out my RuneScape 2007 episode, and if you want to see this game played end-to-end, check out the full uncommentated playthrough I did. And if you like this video, give it a thumbs up, it really helps me out a lot. And of course, if you really, really liked it, you can always hit that subscribe button as well for more. And as always, like I said before anyway, thanks for watching.
Though I try to run away, you're never really gone. But when I manage it, when I manage to break free,